In the depths of ancient lore, tales have whispered through the ages of those marked by destiny, the chosen ones. These individuals, seemingly ordinary, walk among us with an unseen aura, bearing a power they themselves may not yet comprehend. History has revered them as saviors, beings predestined to rise in times of darkness and lead the world toward light. Yet, with this veneration comes a fear, a dread rooted deep in the hearts of both the powerful and the powerless. For every chosen one there exists a counterforce, a shadow that seeks to extinguish their light before it can fully illuminate the path ahead. Witches, masters of dark arts and ancient magic, have long coveted the essence of the chosen ones. Their fear is not just of the power that the chosen ones hold, but of the potential for that power to disrupt the balance they have carefully maintained over centuries. These witches do not merely wish to destroy the chosen, they seek to siphon their power, to become what they fear most. The world we live in is not as simple as it seems. Myths and realities blur, and in the spaces between, the true battle unfolds. Chosen ones walk among us, often oblivious to the war waged over their very existence. They carry within them the hopes of generations, the weight of prophecies, and the burden of untold power. But with great power comes great peril. In the quiet corners of the world, far from the eyes of the masses, a silent hunt is underway. Witches, with their insidious whispers and cunning deception, close in on their prey. The chosen ones, unaware of the dangers lurking in the shadows, continue their lives, oblivious to the fact that they are the focal point of an ancient struggle. As the lines between myth and reality blur, the chosen ones must awaken to their true selves. But will they realize their destiny in time, or will the fear that surrounds them consume them before they can rise? The journey ahead is fraught with danger, and the stakes have never been higher. As the chosen ones begin to grapple with their newfound reality, they are drawn toward ancient texts, forgotten lore, and cryptic symbols that have long been hidden from the world. These relics of the past speak of a time when the balance between light and darkness was first set into motion, and they hint at a prophecy that foretells the rise of the chosen ones in the time of greatest need. The echoes of the ancients resonate in the dreams and visions of the chosen ones. In these visions, they see glimpses of a world shrouded in mist, where great battles were fought and lost, and where the fate of humanity hung in the balance. The prophecy is not clear, not yet, but it is felt deeply within their souls. It is a call from the past, urging them to prepare for what is to come. The chosen ones begin to uncover fragments of the prophecy, each piece more enigmatic than the last. They are led to ancient ruins, long-abandoned temples, and secret libraries where knowledge has been carefully guarded for centuries. The words of the prophecy are often veiled in metaphor and symbolism, making it difficult to decipher their true meaning. Yet, as they piece together these fragments, a pattern begins to emerge, one that connects their lives to a much larger cosmic design. The ancients knew of the chosen ones, and they left behind warnings, guidance, and tools for those who would one day rise to fulfill their destiny. But these messages were also meant to protect the chosen from the dangers that would inevitably come. The prophecy speaks of a time when the forces of darkness, led by the witches, would seek to reclaim the power that was lost to them long ago. The chosen ones are the key to preventing this, but only if they can fully understand and harness their power. As the chosen ones delve deeper into the prophecy, they realize that their lives have been intertwined with this ancient struggle long before they were even born. Their bloodlines, their talents, even their fears, have all been shaped by forces beyond their control. The echoes of the ancients grow louder, guiding them toward their ultimate purpose. But with each revelation, the weight of their responsibility grows heavier, and the shadows of the past begin to close in. As the chosen ones uncover more of the ancient prophecy, the air around them begins to thicken with tension. The world they once knew starts to shift in subtle but unnerving ways. Storms brew where the skies were once clear, and strange omens appear in the most unexpected places. These signs are not just coincidences, they are the harbingers of a brewing conflict, a gathering storm that threatens to engulf everything in its path. Among the chosen ones, a sense of unease takes root. The prophecy spoke of a great darkness, but now that darkness is no longer just a distant threat, it is here, moving ever closer. The witches, sensing the awakening of the chosen ones, begin to make their presence known. These are not the witches of fairy tales with pointy hats and broomsticks, but ancient beings of immense power, cloaked in shadows and mystery. They are drawn to the power of the chosen ones like moths to a flame, but their intentions are far from benign. The first encounters with the witches are brief, almost surreal. A figure glimpsed in a crowd, a chilling voice echoing in the night, or an unnatural silence that falls just before they appear. The witches are testing the chosen ones, probing their weaknesses and watching their every move. They are in no hurry, for they know that fear is their greatest weapon, and so they let the fear build, slowly and methodically, until it becomes almost unbearable. The chosen ones begin to experience vivid nightmares, each one more disturbing than the last. In these dreams, they see visions of a world consumed by darkness, of loved ones lost, and of their own powers being drained by the witches. These nightmares are not mere figments of their imagination. They are warnings sent by the witches to weaken their resolve. The line between dream and reality blurs, and the chosen ones find themselves questioning their sanity. Despite the growing fear, there is a spark of defiance within the chosen ones. They are beginning to understand that the witches' power lies not just in their magic, but in their ability to instill fear and doubt. The prophecy warned them of this, but knowing and experiencing are two very different things. The chosen ones must find a way to stand firm in the face of the coming storm, but the question remains: are they truly prepared for the battle that lies ahead? The witches are closing in, and the first true test of the chosen one's strength is about to begin. As the storm looms closer, the chosen ones find themselves engulfed by a suffocating darkness that seems to seep into every corner of their lives. It is no longer just the world around them that is changing, but something within them as well. The shadows, once harmless and fleeting, now take on a life of their own, creeping ever closer and growing more tangible with each passing day. The fear that the witches have sown begins to take root, and its tendrils wrap tightly around the hearts and minds of the chosen ones. The fear is insidious, manifesting in ways that are both subtle and overwhelming. It starts with the smallest things: a creeping sense of unease, a shiver down the spine, the feeling of being watched when no one is there. But soon, it escalates. The chosen ones find themselves plagued by doubts they never had before. They question their abilities, their purpose, even their very identity. The witches, though still hidden in the shadows, are relentless in their assault, using every tool at their disposal to undermine the chosen one's confidence. Sleep becomes a battleground. The nightmares, once only fleeting, now grow in intensity and frequency. In the dark of the night, the chosen ones are forced to confront their deepest fears. Visions of failure, of losing those they care about, of succumbing to the witch's dark power. These nightmares are not just dreams, but psychological attacks designed to break them down. The lines between reality and illusion blur, and the chosen ones begin to fear that they are losing their grip on sanity. The fear doesn't only reside within, it starts to affect their relationships and surroundings. Friends and family, once sources of comfort, now seem distant and distrustful. The chosen ones find it harder to confide in others, fearing that their loved ones might be used against them, or worse, that they might not believe them at all. The isolation is profound, as the chosen ones are pushed further into the darkness, feeling as if they are fighting a losing battle. But within this darkness, a flicker of resistance begins to stir. The chosen ones, despite their growing fear, know deep down that they cannot give in. The shadows may be closing in, but they still possess a light that the witches cannot touch. It is a light born from their destiny, from the ancient power they carry within. Yet the fear is relentless, and the path ahead remains shrouded in shadow. The chosen ones stand at the brink, knowing that they must face their fears head-on, even as the darkness threatens to consume them. In the heart of the darkness that surrounds them, the chosen ones receive an unexpected summons. A message, delivered in ways as mysterious as the prophecy itself, calls them to a place known only to a select few, a sanctuary hidden from the prying eyes of the witches. This place, ancient and sacred, is where the chosen ones will come face to face with the council, the guardians of the ancient knowledge and the keepers of the prophecy. The council is composed of elders, beings who have walked the path of the chosen ones in ages past. They are the last remnants of an era long forgotten, and their wisdom is matched only by the weight of the secrets they carry. When the chosen ones arrive, they are met with a sense of both reverence and trepidation. The council, though old and wise, is burdened by the knowledge of what is to come. They know that the chosen ones represent the world's last hope against the encroaching darkness, but they also know the immense challenges that lie ahead. In the dimly lit chamber where the council convenes, the air is thick with tension. The elders speak in hushed tones, their voices carrying the weight of centuries. They reveal that the gathering storm is not just a random occurrence, but a carefully orchestrated plan by the witches to reclaim the power they once lost. The witches' fear of the chosen ones is matched only by their determination to destroy them before they can fully awaken to their potential. The council warns that the time for preparation has passed. The war has already begun. The decree is issued. The chosen ones must take up arms, both literally and figuratively. The time for doubt and hesitation is over. They are to be trained in the ancient ways, taught how to harness the power that lies dormant within them, and prepared for the battles that are sure to come. Each chosen one is given a task, a mission that aligns with their unique abilities and strengths. The council knows that only by standing together can the chosen ones hope to survive what is coming. But this call to arms is not just about physical preparation. It is a call to fortify their minds and spirits as well. The council emphasizes that the greatest battles will be fought within, against the fear and doubt that the witches have so carefully cultivated. The chosen ones must learn to trust in themselves and in each other, for only through unity can they hope to withstand the onslaught. As the chosen ones leave the sanctuary, they carry with them the weight of the council's decree. The fear still lingers, but there is also a new sense of purpose, a spark of determination that was not there before. The call to arms has been issued, and the chosen ones now stand on the precipice of a war that will determine the fate of all. With the council's decree echoing in their minds, the chosen ones return to their lives, but nothing is the same. The call to arms has awakened something deep within them, a connection to an ancient lineage that they are only now beginning to understand. This chapter of their journey is about discovery, not just of their own powers, but of the hidden bonds that tie them to each other and to the past. The chosen ones start to uncover secrets buried within their own families, secrets that have been carefully guarded through the generations. These revelations are both enlightening and unsettling. They learn that their abilities are not random, but are the result of bloodlines that have been carefully cultivated over centuries. Each chosen one comes from a lineage that has, in one way or another, been touched by the prophecy. Their ancestors knew of the coming darkness and made sacrifices to ensure that their descendants would be ready when the time came. As they delve into their family histories, the chosen ones discover that they are not alone in this battle. There are others, distant relatives, hidden allies, and long-lost connections who have been preparing for this moment. These bonds, though sometimes tenuous, are powerful. They begin to understand that their strength does not come from their individual abilities alone, but from the collective power of their bloodlines, united by a common purpose. The chosen ones also come to realize that the witches, too, are aware of these bloodlines. The witches' attacks become more targeted, more personal, as they seek to exploit any weaknesses in the chosen one's heritage. The chosen ones must now protect not only themselves, but also their families and those connected to them by blood and fate. This added layer of responsibility weighs heavily on them, but it also strengthens their resolve. In this chapter, the chosen ones begin to forge deeper bonds with each other. They share their discoveries, their fears, and their hopes, and in doing so, they start to form a united front. The ancient connections between their bloodlines begin to manifest in new and powerful ways, creating a network of strength and resilience that the witches did not anticipate. These bonds are not just emotional, but also mystical, rooted in the very essence of their existence. However, with these newfound connections come difficult choices. The chosen ones must decide how much of their heritage they are willing to embrace and how far they are willing to go to protect those they love. The secrets they uncover are both a blessing and a curse, offering them the tools they need to fight the coming battles, but also revealing the heavy price that comes with their power. As the chosen ones stand at the threshold of this new understanding, they realize that their journey is not just about defeating the witches, it's about coming to terms with who they are, where they come from, and the legacy they will leave behind. The bloodlines and bonds that connect them are their greatest strength, but also their greatest vulnerability. And in the shadows, the witches are already planning their next move. The time has come for the chosen ones to take the fight to the heart of the darkness that threatens them. After weeks of preparation, gathering knowledge, and strengthening their bonds, they have uncovered the location of a witch's lair, a place where the dark forces gather and plot against them. It is a place shrouded in mystery and fear, a place that none of them have ever dared to imagine, let alone confront. But now, the moment has arrived for them to face the unknown. The lair is hidden deep within a forest that is said to be cursed, a place where the light struggles to penetrate the thick canopy of ancient trees. The chosen ones, armed with the knowledge passed down by the council and the strength of their bloodlines, approach the lair with a mixture of trepidation and determination. The air grows colder as they draw nearer, and the shadows seem to come alive, whispering warnings of the dangers that lie ahead. As they enter the lair, they are immediately struck by the overwhelming sense of malevolence that permeates the place. The walls are lined with ancient symbols, twisted and corrupted versions of the protective sigils the chosen ones have learned about. The air is thick with the stench of dark magic, and the very ground beneath their feet seems to pulse with an unnatural energy. This is a place where the witch's power is at its peak, and the chosen ones know they are walking into a trap. But they also know that this is a battle they cannot avoid. The lair is a labyrinth of narrow corridors and hidden chambers, each more foreboding than the last. As the chosen ones move deeper into the heart of the lair, they encounter the manifestations of their worst fears, illusions crafted by the witches to weaken their resolve and sow discord among them. The witches are cunning, using their knowledge of the chosen ones' deepest insecurities against them. Every step forward is a test of their will, their courage, and their ability to stay united in the face of overwhelming darkness. But the chosen ones are not without their own weapons. They draw upon the strength of their bonds, the power of their heritage, and the knowledge they have gained. Slowly, they begin to unravel the witches' illusions, revealing the truth behind the shadows. They learn that the witches are not invincible, that their power, while formidable, is not absolute. The chosen ones start to turn the tide, pushing back against the darkness that seeks to engulf them. Yet, as they approach the heart of the lair, where the true source of the witch's power lies, the chosen ones realize that this confrontation is just the beginning. The witches are more dangerous than they had imagined, and the lair holds secrets that could change everything they thought they knew about their enemy. The chosen ones are on the brink of a discovery that will alter the course of their battle, but they must survive the trials of the lair first. The unknown looms ahead, and the chosen ones must confront it head-on, knowing that whatever they find in the depths of the lair will shape the destiny of not only themselves, but the entire world. The battle is far from over, and the true test of their strength is yet to come. As the chosen ones press deeper into the lair, they uncover a truth that sends shockwaves through their ranks, a truth that challenges everything they have believed about their power and the prophecy. The witches, with their cunning and centuries of accumulated knowledge, reveal that the power of the chosen ones is not without cost. To wield it fully, to truly stand a chance against the darkness, a sacrifice must be made. The question that now hangs over them is this: what are they willing to sacrifice to achieve victory? The lair's innermost chamber is a place of eerie calm, filled with an unnatural stillness that seems to pulse with the weight of untold secrets. Here, the chosen ones come face to face with the heart of the witch's power, a relic of unimaginable darkness pulsing with an energy that is both terrifying and alluring. It is here that the witches lay bare the harsh reality. The power that the chosen ones seek to harness cannot be unlocked without giving something in return. The witches themselves had made sacrifices long ago to obtain their dark abilities, and they now offer the chosen ones a similar path, one that comes with great risk and a price that must be paid. The chosen ones are torn. They understand that the stakes have never been higher, that the future of the world rests on their shoulders. Yet, the idea of a sacrifice, something irrevocable and life-altering, forces them to confront their deepest fears and desires. Each chosen one must decide what they are willing to give up, a part of themselves, someone they love, or even the life they have known. The weight of this decision is immense, and it threatens to fracture the unity they have so carefully built. As they wrestle with their choices, the chosen ones realize that the sacrifice required is not just a physical one, but also a test of their resolve and their commitment to the greater good. It is a moment of profound self-reflection, where each of them must confront the darkness within themselves. The witches, ever manipulative, tempt them with visions of what could be, of power unmatched and victory assured, but only if they are willing to pay the price. In the end, the chosen ones understand that the sacrifice is not just about giving up something tangible. It is about letting go of the fear, doubt, and weakness that the witches have tried to instill in them. They realize that true power does not come from what they possess, but from what they are willing to sacrifice for the greater good. The witch's trap was not just about luring them into a physical confrontation, but about breaking their spirit and forcing them to question their purpose. The decision is made and the sacrifice is offered. It is a moment of profound loss and at the same time, a moment of empowerment. The chosen ones emerge from the lair changed, their powers stronger but their hearts heavy with the knowledge of what they have given up. They now carry the burden of their sacrifice, knowing that it has brought them one step closer to their ultimate destiny, but at a cost that will haunt them forever. The path ahead is clearer, but the true battle is yet to be fought. The chosen ones have gained new strength, but they are also acutely aware that every victory comes at a price. As they leave the lair, the weight of the sacrifice lingers, a reminder that the power they seek is as much a burden as it is a gift. The chosen ones emerge from the witch's lair transformed, their resolve hardened by the sacrifice they've made. Yet, the cost of their newfound power weighs heavily on them. The world outside the lair feels different now, colder, more foreboding, as if it too has sensed the shift within them. The sacrifice has granted them strength, but it has also left scars, both visible and invisible. Each chosen one carries with them the memory of what they have lost, and that loss fuels their determination to see this battle through to the end. As they regroup, the chosen ones find that the world they have returned to is on the brink of chaos. The witches, aware of the chosen one's growing power, have unleashed a wave of destruction across the land. Natural disasters, plagues of darkness, and waves of despair sweep through cities and villages, leaving fear and hopelessness in their wake. The witch's power is vast, but the chosen ones realize that it is not unbeatable. They now understand that their greatest strength lies not just in their individual abilities, but in their unity, forged in the fires of sacrifice and loss. The chosen ones begin to rally those who still believe in the prophecy, gathering allies from all corners of the world. These are people who have also felt the stirrings of the ancient powers, who have seen the signs and know that a final confrontation is imminent. The chosen ones share their knowledge, their experiences, and their pain, and in doing so, they inspire others to stand with them. The turning point is not just about gaining power. It is about igniting hope in the hearts of those who had all but given up. However, this is not a battle that will be won through strength alone. The chosen ones must learn to navigate the delicate balance between their newfound power and the humanity that grounds them. The sacrifice they made in the lair has given them the tools they need to fight, but it has also exposed them to the risk of losing themselves in the process. They must rise from the ashes of their former selves, stronger and more determined, but also more aware of the thin line they walk between light and darkness. As they prepare for the final confrontation, the chosen ones begin to understand that their journey has always been about more than just defeating the witches. It has been about self-discovery, about understanding the true nature of power, and about embracing the responsibility that comes with it. They have risen from the ashes of their doubts and fears. and now they stand ready to face the greatest challenge of all. But the battle ahead will not be easy. The witches are gathering their forces, and the final confrontation looms on the horizon. The chosen ones have come far, but they know that the true test of their strength, their unity, and their resolve is still to come. The ashes of their past are behind them, but the flames of the future are just beginning to ignite. The time has come. The chosen ones, having risen from the ashes of their sacrifices, stand at the precipice of the final battle. The witches, sensing the endgame, have gathered their full might, their dark forces looming like a storm on the horizon. The world holds its breath as the chosen ones and their allies prepare to face the ultimate test, knowing that the fate of all hangs in the balance. The battlefield is a place of ancient power, where the lines between myth and reality blur into one. The air crackles with energy, charged by the clashing forces of light and darkness. The chosen ones, now fully awakened to their true selves, feel the weight of their destiny, but also the strength that has been forged through their journey. Each step they take forward is a step into the unknown, but fear no longer holds them. Only purpose drives them now. The battle begins with an intensity that shakes the very earth. The witches, with their twisted magic, unleash a barrage of dark spells and illusions, seeking to overwhelm the chosen ones. But the chosen ones, united and resolute, counter with a force that surprises even them. Their power, enhanced by the bonds they've formed and the sacrifices they've made, surges like a tide, pushing back against the darkness. Amidst the chaos, the chosen ones confront the witches directly. The air is filled with the sounds of clashing energies, cries of defiance, and the echoes of ancient chants. The witches, for all their power, begin to falter as they realize that the chosen ones have become more than they anticipated. The strength of the chosen ones is not just in their magic, but in their unity, their determination, and the light they carry within. In a final, desperate attempt, the lead witch calls upon the deepest darkness, a force so ancient and malevolent that it threatens to consume everything. But the chosen ones, drawing upon the full extent of their power and the strength of their bonds, channel their energies into a single decisive strike. The battlefield is engulfed in a blinding light as the two forces collide, and for a moment, time seems to stand still. When the light fades, the chosen ones stand victorious. The witches are no more, their dark reign ended by the very forces they sought to destroy. The world, once teetering on the brink of despair, is now bathed in the light of a new dawn. The chosen ones, though exhausted and marked by the battles they have fought, know that they have fulfilled their destiny. As the dust settles, the chosen ones look to the future, knowing that their journey has only just begun. They have forged their destiny through sacrifice, struggle, and unity. The world is changed, and though challenges will come, the chosen ones are ready to face them. For they have not just survived, they have prevailed, and their legacy will live on in the light they have brought back to the world. The story of the chosen ones, once shrouded in myth and mystery, has become a reality that will inspire generations to come. The final chapter of this battle is written, but the story of the chosen ones has only just begun.